Well, another day has gone by, my friends. Right now I'm polishing and getting the dust off some of my old Star Wars toys that I've had for years since I lived in Raleigh, and some of it was passed down to me by my cousin Josh. This, however, on the other hand, was something I bought from the Target store down there. And it was a different life and different world back then, almost 30 years ago. And it's almost been 30 years since I've been into Star Wars, since it's gone by. And yesterday I've enjoyed my evening with Josh at the movies to watch the re-release of Phantom Menace. Something good to watch that's worth seeing and not always woken crap. As well as having to put up with all these goddamn agitators who are at the top, having so much control, so much immunity, and so many gatekeepers emboldening them. As well as more of these agitators and dog whistlers that they're defending them instead of listening, like a bunch of dumbasses who are too lazy, thinking more about themselves instead of others for a change. And that's pretty much another part of the problem, why America does not have as much love nowadays. It's because our environment is so divisive due to what comes out, not just from the media, but from our own institutions lurking about. I'm not here to discuss that. Man, oh man. Such a shame the world is entered a stage where everything is kind of looks like it's all about to end. This, on the other hand, were action figures of Mace Windu. His clones, to be exact, purple variant. And here he is, Mace Windu, strongest of the Jedi. Wow. He's so... wow. Ah, yes. Glad I never had to buy a second one. Man, I had this thing in the attic for years. So long. Since I started buying more and more. It was sometime back in the 2015 or the late 2009 I had this figure kept away. Check it out. Yep, Samuel L. Jackson, the common black actor. He was born in Washington, D.C., along with others like Tony Todd, the infamous Candyman actor who voiced the Fallen in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, which came out in 2009. Despite the criticism, it was definitely a fun movie to watch and worth seeing since watching the first one in 2007. And man, was I hyped. It's also the capital city of our whole country, including the birthplace for other actors like Rick Yune, Rosa Salazar, Bryan Cranston, Dave Chappelle, and Katherine Heige. And who knows how many more I can recall being born in the capital of our country. But also, I had unfortunate news to tell. Oh, and look who we found here. Qui-Gon. Man, oh man. Wow. From Phantom Menace. Yeah, look at this. Mars Gulo's pod racer. Shame the top part of this is missing. Man, I sure enjoyed them. Don't know why they can't make more of these, but God, if Disney cared about the brand so much, he would look into doing a television series focused on pod racing, which is something that hasn't been that's been overlooked, underlooked, and omitted for years since he bought it from George Lucas, the Star Wars brand, of course. Ah, yes, the X-Wing. The X-Wing. Feel free to leave your comments in the live stream. I'm about to do a live stream video of this thing. Also, I'm grateful to have helped Andy, Katie, and Peter out in notifying them about the copyright claim that struck their video, and glad it's back on. And I get so nervous and emotional sometimes whenever I worry about friends on YouTube having their accounts at jeopardy. Boy, oh boy. Heck. I also can't understand. Man, Latinas sometimes, they are the most beautiful women on the planet I know. Thing is, the gorgeous Venezuelan YouTuber Marianne Day from Pater, Venezuela, which is next door to capital of Caracas. Man, I don't know why she always I know she's got a new boyfriend, is what I heard, and I don't want to be rude, but why's it gotta be blonde? Or are you looking to get it? Never mind, I'm not gonna go further. I'm kind of jealous. I'd be less jealous if the white guy was actually a brunette for that beautiful Latina. I wouldn't be so jealous. Anyway, this is the X-Wing. It's a shame it doesn't have those blaster cannons on it. But it's what happens when you let time go by too quickly and you get too careless. Oh, I'm a man, oh man. Sorry. Back when I was young, I was so... Boba Fett ship. If I knew where this piece was, I'd have an excellent completion. But it looks like I may have to buy another shelf. One that should go in the corner over in my bedroom over there. Man, oh man. It's a Bulbous Pod Race. Something from Taco Bell, back when they were promoting Phantom Menace. Man, promotion for movies and stuff back then was a lot bigger compared to now. Yeah, that was the good old days, back when promotions were real big. Nick Endo and his entire battalion. Wow. Who would have thought? Wow. I guess the heat really must have messed up. With the gun, with the rifles. But they're still wrapped and intact. Star Wars ship of Vader's TIE Fighter, now complete. Wow. Man, it's almost 30 years old. This toy is almost 30 years old. Man, oh man. Vader's Star Type. Something else. Now here's the Death Star. The Microverse Star Wars toys. Up here is where the Death Star's main cannon fires. Man, imagine if that were to happen. Yeah, Death Star was the Empire's #1 ultimate weapon. Luke destroyed the first one in the very first movie. Lando just took out the second one in Return of the Jedi, which was bigger than the original from A New Hope. Man. And I do wonder. Wow, wow, wow. Man, it is big. The Emperor's throne. Wow. Just look at it all. The reactor shaft. Wow. Man, this thing is something else. And here it is, Darth Vader's like, sheesh, man. Quite old. Oh yeah, lots of other stuff in here from Lost World and Microverse stuff as well. My oh my. Parts of Cascado's Pod Racer. Wow. This is a separate variation of Pod Racer toys that fans enjoy collecting. This one is a charge. It's, well, I don't know what it is, where you have to push down on the wheel while pulling backwards and let it spring forward. Oh, Rats Torell's pod. Missing the cockpit. It's the very same pod racer that crashed into one of the into one of the rocks inside the caves. Oh, Darth Maul. But it's not the actual figure. It was part of a cake. Geez. Yeah, man. Ah, so Bulba's pod racer. Ah. One of the Imperial Guards, Royal Guards. Ah, look at this. Base plates. This is old. A lot of other junk in here. Look at this. Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. Here I am, polishing all the way with these things. Oh, I have bad news. Red Lobster restaurant chains in here in Erie County have shut down. Bummer. And I wanted to go to one of those chains one last time before it did shut down on us. Such a bummer. Oh, an extra figure. Now this I put in here. Now this I put right in here. Wow. Sebastian Shaw. David Prowse. Man, I can't to him. He was so athletic when he did Darth Vader in the movie. These elites have way too much. Sometimes people are kind of weak-minded when it comes to propaganda. Boy, oh boy, I blame it all on our founding fathers for the intelligence agencies. That we have to be putting up with these pesky, irritating rich people with control over everything. Man, a lot of other junk items bestowed upon me in the box. Well, and here we have part of Sepulpa's Padres. I don't know where the rest of it went, but I wish I knew. Anyway, some of this stuff I'm keeping inside. Because there's no use having it on hand when you don't have the phone. Same with this. I'm keeping some of this stuff in the box. Some of them and this thing, it's a scene from the Obi-Wan and Yoda's assault on the clones in the Jedi Temple. Well, I don't know if should hang out to that though. But I still can't seem to find the missing part to Boba Fett's ship. Well, can't always have everything. Boy, oh boy. Gosh. Time has gone by. Here I am, 32 years old, in the middle of May. Wow. God. I have no clue of what the future will look like. But it's sure to be scary in the next couple of years, mainly because people are just not willing to literally stand up to those who control everything. Well, less than Less than half the population does. Well, I'm Avengers Rising. Be sure to hit like if you enjoyed watching me polish my stuff and review and give you the rundown of what's been going on. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you like to see more, guys. Have at it. Come subscribe to my channel at Avengers Rising if you want to see more. Take care.